This is Charles 9mm, and I've got a great product to show you today. This is a sap made by Shop7_leather from Instagram. He is a great leather worker. If you're not familiar with saps and blackjacks and things like that were impact weapons used in the early to mid part of the 20th century, especially by law enforcement and other type of law enforcement agencies such as FBI, I think did a little bit of them. But it was very common for saps to be carried by police officers. So it's a very historic sort of device. It's an impact weapon. It's quite thick. This one is 8 ounces of lead, and it's put in some beautiful vegetable tan leather dyed black, and all of these stampings on it are done by hand. Even the stitching is done by hand, which is gorgeous. And there has been a few makers such as the Foster brothers and so forth who have been making these, and sort of making a comeback, especially in the United States, because some of the concealed carry options are open to carrying an impact weapon, a less than lethal. I don't know why in certain states they're illegal when you can carry a revolver, or an automatic, but you cannot carry one of these, and it doesn't make any sense to me. But nonetheless, it is. If you're familiar with ShivWorks at one time had a video series on how to use saps. These are beautiful. Really, really nice. I keep it as a collector's item. It is just amazing to see this type of work being done today here in the 21st century. People making these, and Shop7_leather has really done a beautiful job. You got to get on Instagram, find him on there, and get him to make you one. They're made by hand. And I just think this is beautiful. It really catches the spirit of the early part of the 20th century, and yet it has some really old school sort of artistic approach to it, and yet it's very much 21st century. 8 ounces of lead, packed in some leather, sewn and stamped. A lot of work goes into one of these, and he is giving you very, very reasonable prices on these, which I think will become collector's items. I think you're going to love it, especially those of you who collect impact weapons, or like historical reproductions, or you live in an area where a less than lethal device such as this can be carried for your own personal safety. And if your department, which I don't think there are many today, if you're law enforcement, you may want to carry something like this as well for law enforcement purposes. Really is great. The stitching is impeccable. The edges are polished beautifully. It's got a great weight to it at 8 ounces. And the grip is unusually good. The little strap on it I added just because the style I studied uses the pinky method to retain it, but it has a great grommet in it, so you can put whatever type of retention strap you want. And it's got that beautiful 7, which represents the maker. Check it out. Get to Instagram and talk to him, and direct message him. These are not put out by mass production, so you're going to have one made, but I really, really recommend it, and I think you're going to love it. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.